bet you'll get a wax someday.
Statue.
Sorry.
It's like Alcatraz, but for
influencers. I don't have an issue with influencers, let that be known.
Congratulations on the film. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you.
And for a film that's so funny, you managed to pack it with a lifetime of emotions as actors. How was that process for you both?
That's a good way to phrase it. I haven't heard that, the lifetime of emotions. I mean, the stakes,
You're gonna steal it now.
I am gonna steal it, is very funny, but you still have to take the circumstances seriously. And it is, for these characters, it's everything. You know, they love this woman immensely, and they kind of get pitted against each other, and there's some hijinks and there's some screwball comedy elements to it, but it's incredibly grounded. If I read this script and I felt like it just lacked any real sincerity without taking itself too seriously, then I wouldn't have been interested.
I think Reese Witherspoon recently said there's been a real decline in rom-coms, and maybe that's what it's missing.
Well, she needs to make some more.
She definitely does need to make some more.
Yeah, you gotta contribute.
Like you said, like having that real balance of like being funny without being too funny, or like you said, do you have any favorite rom-coms growing up?
I guess growing up, I really loved My Best Friend's Wedding and Pretty Woman and Bridget Jones as I got older when that was released. I loved that film.
They've just unveiled a statue of Bridget Jones.
We've heard.
Maybe we'll get a statue.
Yeah.
That would be
One
scary to me.
boy can dream.
I bet you'll get a wax someday.
Statue.
Sorry. I don't know.
Maybe I've already had a wax today.
Do you have any favorite rom-coms?
I love Tom Hanks in this genre in general. Well, 10 Things I Hate About You, I thought was really great, and High Fidelity was one that just came to mind.
One of my favorite scenes is the archive tunnels. If you were to visit an archive tunnel in real life and look at certain points of your career, maybe days on set, what ones would you look back on?
Personally, I don't think I would have too many films in there, but to answer your question...
It's the work archive tunnel, not the life archive
Sorry,
tunnel.
I do remember Footloose making a big impact on me, and that feeling very special and surreal, because the first play I did in high school, I played Willard when I was like 16 or 17. And so to be on set and have a camera and people be saying, all right, Willard, da-da-da, I was like, heck yeah, I am Willard.
And
I've been Willard twice.
How long had you been working when you did that film?
That was my second year of
So there's
working.
also like that, I think I immediately think of earlier jobs just because there's such a purity to not knowing how the machine of releasing something works.
Night shoots are fun.
Yeah, everything's really fun.
Now they're
You know, you
they're
don't
not.
have like responsibilities on the weekend because you're a kid.
Yeah,
I mean, like a young adult.
Yeah.
And so I think about Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene and how freeing that felt because there's just no expectations and it was such a young crew. Everyone was like pretty close out of college. The oldest crew member was 30. We were just fooling around. We had so much fun on the weekends.
Everything seems better when you're younger though. It's always fresher, isn't it?
I don't know if I fully agree with that, but there is something, because I really enjoy getting older. The people we become hopefully are better versions of ourselves than the people we were, but there is something to be said about first experiences that you just can't get to do again. Yeah.
Now, obviously, the whole film is built around these different worlds, these eternities. I'm sure everyone's asked you what your ideal eternity would be. What would be your hell?
Mine would be like whisper eternity. I can't stand when people are whispering all the time. It makes me insane.
I was whispering this morning on a radio show just to try it out, because that was an option
Sure.
for like what you would have to do for eternity is whisper.
Also, you were solo for that interview.
I was
so
solo,
you could
and
just-
if you were there, I would have
would've
made
walked
you
out.
join it with me. Mine would be some version of like a concrete jungle, but you know that there is something outside, but you just can't go to it or see it. And then everyone's just like content creators, not interacting with each other, but just interacting to all the people watching, or that they think
You're
they're
describing
watching.
what I'm saying is like Alcatraz, but for
influencers. I don't have an issue with influencers. I don't like the idea of people not interacting with each other in real space.
Yeah, I think that's...
I don't have an issue with influencers, let that be known. Thanks.
Now, Joan obviously is a massive Dean Martin fan, and she almost gets to meet her idol. Who would be the idol that you would look out for in the afterlife?
Diane Keaton. I never got to meet her in this life.
Jerry Garcia. Chat with that dude, or just listen. Just have him play.
Oh, but it's been lovely to meet you both. Honestly, it's one of my favorite films of the year.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you both. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you.